what happened to the first stream, but it's been a minute. Well, I really normally typically don't go live this late. And I was supposed to go out. I don't feel like going out, you guys. I don't feel like going out. Like I want to be chill with my doggy, who is right here, just sleep, chilling. So here we go again. People bothering me. Okay. And I didn't notify anybody that I was live, so I already know. But I figure I'd come on here just to see what anybody. I'm gonna stay on here for like 15, 20 minutes before I make a decision on should I go out or not. Should I beat my face, go out, or not? But I figured we could might as well do a topic while we're here. Let's talk about being healed. Are you a healed person? Or are you just putting yourself in situations where it no longer triggers what bothers you? So yeah, I figured why not go live? I said I want to try to go live more. This is a perfect opportunity to do that. So I don't know. So I'm gonna be on here just a little bit to see who pops in or not. And then I haven't decided, like I said, if I want to go out or not. I just got out the shower. I did my skincare. So a big part of me just wants to stay at home with my dog, but the other part of me is like go out. Like you're not paying for anything. Just do it anyway. But I be wanting my sleep, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Like I like going out. Don't get me wrong, but like this week I have been exhausted, so I'm just like I can really catch up on some sleep. So yeah, I decided to pop on here just for a little bit because I said before that I was going to be going live more, and I'm trying to keep up with that mindset, that thought process. So since I'm live, I might as well just talk about something. And I decided to talk about healed. A lot of people talk about heal, be healed, come healed, don't come hurt. But what does that really mean? A lot of people don't really know what that means. A lot of people just say, come heal or I'm healed. What does that mean? Like, honestly, what does I'm healed mean? Does it mean I'm no longer putting myself in situations to allow me to be hurt like I've been hurt before? Does it mean I'm healed, meaning I'm not dealing with the person that bothered me, or I'm no longer in the situation that bothered me, and I'm healed? Like, what does, who is that? What does being healed, who's this? Oh, Tank. Hey, Tank. What does being healed mean? A lot of people like to splurt it out there, but they can't pass the fact that I'm healed. They can't tell you what is healed about them. They can't tell you what is healed besides the fact that either they're no longer with that person, they're no longer at their job, they're no longer living in that state. Whatever the case may be, they're no longer messing with their family member anymore, and that's it. And to me, that's not healed. In my opinion, you escaped something, but you are not healed all because whatever bothered you is no longer happening anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like going to the gym. Okay, so it's like once you get in shape, it's not like you're ever not gonna be out of shape again. You have to continue to work out. You have to continue to eat right. It's not like, okay, I've lost weight, that's it, I'm no longer fat. You know, I'm not gonna be here for long because I had to drive when I get back. Okay. I wasn't expecting nobody to pop in here. Like, it's crazy. I just decided I need to start going live more, and this would be a perfect opportunity for me to go live and talk to people fresh out the shower, fresh face, face. So people be getting on me by going live, like, and I feel like this would be a great opportunity. And the topic of "Are you healed?" came to my spirit. I know when I say it comes to my spirit, it's speaking to me. That means I gotta speak it out. I gotta speak it out. And by the way, thank you for the views. No problem. Like, I want to do that again. Like, so what I did, you guys, if you're a YouTuber, I made a video. Just a little quick blah 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 video, maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And at the end of the video, I had a code word. And I said, the first person that can type in this code word, I'm going to just run their views up. I'm going to go through all their videos and just start run as much as I can for that week. And so I want to do that again because I feel like a lot of us are good with content. But when it comes to getting those watch time hours up, whew, those watch time hours be kicking our ass. So I want to do that again. I want to, like, that way it lets me know that you watched the whole video for the first part. And the second thing is that I want to help those people who actually watch my content throughout the whole video. I want to help them get their watch time hours up. I can't talk today. So yeah, I think I want to do that again. But yeah, like it's such a easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Just help people out. Start the contest. So, and I hope that will inspire some other people to do the same thing. A lot of times we just be posting and not paying attention to our supporters. A lot of my supporters are YouTubers too. So I want to show love and support that way. So yes, I may be doing that again. Probably Monday I'll post a video like that, and then just do another keyword. And the first person who says the keyword, I'm just gonna run your stuff up. So I feel like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get up here and talk to you guys about what does healed mean to you. Are you healed? Or are you no longer putting yourself in situations that remind you of what you're trying to heal from? A lot of people is at that state. A lot of people, when they are reintroduced to something that in their past hurt them, they automatically ignore it. Or they try to run from it because to them, that's what healed looks like. To them, not putting themselves remotely towards anything that reminds them of what hurt them is being healed. And to me, that's not what healed means, because you're going to be hurt through many facets of life, whether that be by a friend, a coworker, a partner, you know what I'm saying? Even, like, say you've been in a car accident, and now you're just scared to get back in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, healed means that you've taken your situation. Yes, my last year. I want to get that in so it gets warm. Okay. But heal to me means that you've taken whatever bothered you, you learned from it, and you are now at a position where you are able to do that again. But you're going in a situation with experience and knowledge now. Like, we use the example of being in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? You just never gonna not get in the car again, right? You know what I'm saying? To avoid getting in the car does not mean that you're healed. Actually, it means that you haven't even addressed what bothered you, to be honest. But if you get in that car again, and because of being in a car accident, you're gonna be a little bit more cautious of how you drive, or depending on what happened. You know what I'm saying? But fearful, and a lot of people take fear and then it's be like, oh, I'm healed. But no. And the same thing with relationships. So say you met a guy that's an influencer, right? And say your past boyfriend was an influencer, and he cheated on you with a girl or something that used to be on his channel, okay? So that person cheated on you. You're hurt, you heal, and you move on, and you run to the same situation where now there's a dude that's an influencer that potentially may have another girl on his channel. And so typically what people will do is be like, oh no, I've been through this before, I'm not gonna deal with that because the last dude I was with, he was cheating and stuff. But here's where we go wrong. That's where you go wrong. Because although the last person did that to you, does not mean this new person will. First of all, because they're a totally different person. Second of all, if you're coming into the situation with the mindset of the same hurt from the past, you already setting yourself up. You're manifesting that this man is gonna hurt you. You're coming in with a negative mindset. It's almost like the Mandela effect. Like you're expecting something that's not even there. So then you start to see things that's not even there. You know what I'm saying? So that's where when I say come healed, it does not necessarily mean that you don't take that experience of that man that hurt you into consideration. But at the same time, you have to also take into consideration that this. Wow. You got to take into consideration that this new guy may be an actually true, legit person that won't hurt you, that just will happen to be an influencer like you. Like, I feel like every time that's the same feeling not wanting to ask out of the women due to being rejected. Like, people, when I hear the word rejected, they put it and make it seem like a negative thing. But rejection is just redirection. It's not a negative thing when we want what God wants for us, right? Okay? Sometimes what we choose may not be the best thing for us, right? So God will redirect us so we can be aligned with His purpose. But when you talk about, oh, I'm being rejected, that's just Him redirecting you to what He has for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't allow that to be like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to girls again. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, that girl may not, she obviously clearly is not for you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to use just that example, but that's with women too. Like, you can say, oh, I'm never going to talk to rappers again. Like, or I'm never going to talk to a singer or a dude that works his warehouse, like, again. Like, that mindset is a recipe for disaster because everyone is not the same. Your profession and what you do for a living does not determine your character. And see, a lot of people be getting that confused. They think, oh, this person's a doctor or this person's a lawyer. Like that, I know they got their head on straight. No, they're smart enough to go to school. That's it. That's it. Does not make them a better person. We gotta stop judging people's character based off what they do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Because they just literally mean they're smart enough to sit their ass in somebody's college, take some tests, and pass. It does not mean that they're going to treat you better. Does not mean they're not arrogant. Does not mean that they're hothead. Does not mean they can hold a job. I know a lot of people with degrees that's around here. Okay, it does not mean any of that. It does not define their character. So when it comes to looking at people and judging them based off what they do for a living, that's what gets us all the time. And it goes negative and positive. You can say, oh, this person's a pastor. He's still a person. He's still human. He's a human pastor. So you thinking that you escaping by getting somebody that's a church guy, whatever, he's still a man, and men make mistakes. So, like when I hear girls say, oh, I want to date the nerdy guy, I want to date the 9-to-5 dude because I'm tired of these rappers or these thugs and whatever doing me wrong. Like, them niggas be out here acting bad too. Like, a man gonna be a man regardless. It has nothing to do with what his profession is. Absolutely not. Same thing with the men. Men think, oh, I'm not gonna date her because she half naked on social media. But the girls that be covered up be out here ski, like, come on. Like, it does not define who you are. It does not define who you are at the core of you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women who pose half naked on Instagram that are celibate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so You cannot judge somebody based off what they do for a living. It fails every time. I've seen it so many times when people look at people's professions and think that all because they're smart enough to make the money that they're going to treat them good too. That's called judging book by its cover. Well, not even just that, because sometimes you don't see what you don't see. It's more so of okay, this person is a doctor, this person is a lawyer, this person is a nurse, this person, or this person has a house, this person has a car. So you're looking at the things that they have, and if it's something of substantial to you, then you're like, okay, well, that's a good person. No, that's a smart person. But you don't have to be good and smart. You don't have to be, you can be dumb and good to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be smart and a complete asshole to people. You know what I'm saying? So it's the mindset, and I see it all the time on Shade Room. Would you date this or which did, and don't even get me started on the horoscopes. Because y'all let these horoscopes put you in a choke hold. There is no damn way that you think that a person's personality can be summed up by horoscopes. It's so general, it's ridiculous. They'll say, oh, Taurus don't like being lied to. Or Tauruses once they get mad, they explode. Or that can be anyone. That can be anyone. And then when you don't fit the mold, it's just like, oh, well, you different. Well, because we are. We all are. It's just that so many people are afraid to be individuals, so they fall into the, oh yeah, that's me too. No, like horoscopes. I wish I want to free my people from the shackles of the idea that you get to know somebody based off Chinese literature and astrology on the day they were born. The day you were born has nothing to do with who you are. Just because she dressed for God, it does not make her shoes wear expensive Jordans. Yes. You know, for real. And I think that, but they can't even afford to pay their rent and get food in their houses. Because people be wanting to have an image. People want to look rich. See, the luxury lifestyle is a scam for poor people. Okay? Because rich people don't care what you think because they're rich. To look rich is a scam for poor people. And we fall for it all the time. When soon we get a little money, it's just like, oh, go spend it, put it right back out there, instead of stacking and making residual income. So you get a little bit, you spend more, so you can feel like a stature, so you can feel some type of importance. And that stuff ain't about crap. It's not about nothing, because when you are long gone, people are gonna be fighting over what you got before you even warm. Before you even stop being warm at the funeral home, like it does not make you a better person. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this stuff because people lack spirituality. So when you lack spirituality, worldly possessions are the only thing that matters to you. Well, they do say it's a mechanism for growth. It is. And we keep falling for it. We keep falling for it. But what's tea is that they look for us to see what's important. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to, like, say this the black community or just like the poor, like a rural area, you know, they whatever we're wearing, then that's what becomes popular. You know what I'm saying? And but we have to be validated by them. You know what I'm saying? Which is very, very odd. But yeah, I was talking about the whole horoscope thing and the getting to know. You gotta get to know people. Oh my God, we are human beings. We have the ability to adapt, to evolve. Those expensive things that broke people have barely afford our status symbols. Yeah, and wow. But my opinion is an unpopular opinion because none of this matters to me. Um, I can say again, because people lack spirituality, that they pour into other things because they are missing the spirituality part of life. Because we're just spiritual beings experiencing human form right now. You know what I'm saying? We're just spiritual beings in a human form right now. So when you lack spirituality, you're walking dead. That's why people always gotta have the latest and greatest. Now anybody have the new iPhone come out. Why the hell? Why y'all? Why? For what? Why do people fixate on getting the latest phone? So people y'all say y'all don't even like talking to anyway. Most people right now say they don't even like picking up the phone. Most people say they phone on D&D. Most people say when somebody pick up the phone and call them, they ignore it and text them. So why the hell are y'all so fixated on getting the latest and greatest technology for phones when you don't even like using your phone? You don't like people talking to you. It's so crazy to me that we go through these extremes to impress people we say we don't give a fuck about. You say you don't care about what all I see is on the internet is, oh, I'm gonna do me and I take all I care about is me and then nobody check up on me, so that's all I care about in my opinion. But yet you go to the extremes to impress and quote on shit on people that you say you don't give a damn about. Is it that you don't care about them, or you don't care that they think about the things that you do, or whatever the case may be? Like, it, to me, it's crazy. Believe that they are worthless. They can only add value to themselves. They put on their bodies opposed to what they put in it, and it's sad. It's sad, but I'll never understand that, because we all care to a certain extent what people think about us. I don't care what nobody, even though I'm over here with makeup, without no makeup, natural hair, I look presentable enough for me to come up here. Now, if somebody will be like, oh, well, why you ain't put no makeup on? Why you ain't straighten your hair? That's when I don't care about what they say. Because to me, I look presentable enough to be on live on YouTube. But I care enough to be presentable to be on live on YouTube. You still have some measure of care. And I can't stand people just be getting on here lying. Y'all be on here lying. Like, Instagram wouldn't be so popular. TikTok wouldn't be so popular if we did not care what people thought about what we looked like. Oh my God. Imagine if you were the only person in the world left. Imagine if you were the only person in the world left. What would you be doing? Would you be going to get the bust downs? Would you be going to get, you know what I'm saying, the Cartier, the Porsches, the Lamborghinis and stuff? You wouldn't be doing none of that because nobody sees it but you. I don't care what nobody says. People be like, oh, well, yeah, I would still. For what? If you're the only person left in the world, you would not be going to the extremes to dress a certain way, look a certain way. You want to shave your legs because nobody will see you. I'll be back. Okay, boo. Nobody will see you. And I just quit with the bullshit. Be real. That's what I can't stand about people on here. They get on this bandwagon of bullshit and lies, but nobody's being real. Everybody, to some certain extent, cares about what people say about them on social media. Everybody. If you really didn't care, you wouldn't even look at what you post. You wouldn't even try to look like anything, because you don't care obviously literally do not care. You wouldn't comment. You wouldn't respond. You wouldn't clap back. You wouldn't do none of that stuff if you did not care about what other people say about you on social media. Like, I don't care what anybody say. Now, their opinions about you may not bother you as much, but again, you care enough to make sure it's presentable enough to you for you to put it out there. So I just wish people would release themselves from the shackles of the lies when they say that we don't care about what people think. Again, with this iPhone thing. Right. Thank you, boo. Again with the iPhone thing. Like, why do we find it so, why is it so important to continuously update our phones for people we say we won't even like talking to? We won't even like talking to these people, right? You claim I don't want to pick up the phone, don't FaceTime me, or if you call me, I'm just gonna hit ignore and text you. Why is it so important? Why is it so important to have a better camera if you don't give a damn about what nobody thinks about you? Why is it important to have more space for apps that you say you don't even fucking use, you don't like talking to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, we gotta stop lying, because you would not be constantly, I got the latest. For what? For what? If you say you don't fuck with nobody, all I worry about is me and my money. All I do is work and work home, blah, blah, blah. Cut the bullshit. All y'all do is copy and paste comments. Nobody has no individuality at all. Everybody's saying the same shit. That's why I don't get why is it that important for us to constantly be updated with these new phones, or these. You got X or Twitter, you got Threads, you got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got Facebook, and we're all following the same people. They're saying the same miserable bullshit. Oh, men ain't this. A real man is supposed to be this. A real woman is supposed to be this. Women, all these women are hoes. Oh, look what Joey Chavez said today. Oh, look, Jeezy getting a divorce. Like, we're all saying these same bullshit, but yet nobody cares. But yet, the numbers don't lie. iPhone would not continue to put out more iPhones if it wasn't profitable for them. And in order for it to be profitable, there has to be a desire. And in order for there to be desire, it comes from y'all. Thousands of fentanyl received. Y'all. And I'm just picking on iPhone. All these phones cost about the same. That's why I don't understand when people be like, oh, you Android or you this, like, oh, that's all. Unless you're coming out of your pocket giving them $1,500, you're on the same fucking payment plan as I am. So quit acting like, oh, people with their Motorola's or people with Samsung, they must be broke. What? You still paying that extra $15 on your payment plan like I'm doing. Let's be fucking for real. Like, I'm just so sick of the social status, the mindset of if you don't have this, then you're not that. Or if you do have this, then you're broke. Or like, cut the bullshit. Unless even when it comes down to buying a house, you're still paying a monthly mortgage, right? Unless you bought out that house completely with cash with your own money. I don't want to hear you talking about somebody paying rent for an apartment. Okay? I don't want to hear you talking about paying rent, somebody paying a rent for an apartment. Because at the end of the day, if you stop paying on your mortgage, you're going to get put the fuck out too. If I stop paying on my rent, I'm going to be put the fuck out of my apartment. Okay? We got to cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. Quit downing people that do not want a house, that do not have a mortgage, and making them feel bad about not having a mortgage. When, as long as you're paying, unless you bought that house out with straight up cash out of your pocket, that house ain't yours anyway. For real, no, it's not yours. It belongs to the bank until you give them all that money back. And no difference from this apartment belongs to me, it belongs to the apartment complex. The only difference is I will never own this. That's the only difference. So is it economically smart to be renting an apartment forever? No. But are you better because you decide to buy a house and take out a mortgage? Only difference is I owe a landlord, you owe the bank. That's it. That's it. I want to release my people from the shackles of social idioms. Like, it is mind blowing. It is so mind-blowing that people still judge others based off their decisions and where they are in life. Like, for me, I'm 35. I don't want kids. Never wanted kids. Never, ever, ever, ever want. I don't have a problem with children. but I know where I want to be in life. I know that children require a certain level of responsibility and care that I'm not willing to give. And I wish that some of these half-ass mamas and daddies knew that too, because I see it all the time. They're not willing to give it. Y'all willing to have sex to make the child. Yeah, you're willing. You're really willing to do that. That's evident. You 35. Yeah, it's evident that you are willing to do that. Evident. But when it comes to having children, is a selfless job. It's not, oh, let me go ahead and go back to school, get my degree, and then whatever's left of me pour into my kids. It's, I'm going to pour into my kids, and then whatever is left of me, then I'm going to go and get my degree, get whatever, go to get the second job. A lot of y'all got shit backwards. A lot of y'all go out here and get these other responsibilities, and then once you're done fulfilling your responsibilities, then you pour into your kids. And that's not fair, because see, that's a responsibility that what you asked for them. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't make you have unprotected sex. And I say all this because this is why I don't want to have kids, because I am free to constantly evolve and change. Constantly, like even with having a YouTube channel and stuff, like there's just some things, and I'm not saying you can't have a YouTube channel and have kids, but there's an obvious, distinct change when you have children. You gonna have less. If you don't have a supportive partner, you will have less uploads, less energy. You know what I'm saying? Your content is probably gonna go from lit content to mommy content, and then you may lose some subscribers because some subscribers don't want to see mommy content. They already mommy themselves. Like they come to your YouTube channel to escape from that. Now you a mama too. It's like, okay, whatever. What you put in your water, because let me get 2 packs. I thought you were like 21 to. No, baby, I just don't drink. I just don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't stress. And I'm a servant of Jehovah. I really feel like being a servant of God has saved me from a lot of the stupid things people do to themselves that make themselves look a freaking mess. But yeah, no, I don't stress about things that bother me. I don't stress about things that's out of my control. I do drink my water, alkaline water. I work out. I mean, I don't feel like I don't do anything extra special. I just, this is it. You know what I'm saying? But I think part of it is because I don't have kids. I feel like kids do stress you. Like, especially as a woman, it just automatically changes your body. Like, ain't nothing. So, yeah, no. But, yeah, I never wanted kids. But society would tell you there's something wrong there. Like, who would take care of you once you get old? That's the first thing they'll say. Like freely. Yes, for real. But that's the first thing they'll say is who would take care of you when you get old. And it makes me wonder, you really have to have a whole human being? Like, you have to bring a whole person into this world to secure your retirement plan? Like, how fucked up this world is, you're gonna force somebody to put that on their heads. You're gonna force somebody to come and live into this world just so you can have someone take care of you when you get older. How selfish is that? Because this world ain't shit. Especially as being a black person. Like, why would I want to bring another person into this horrible, jacked up, injustice, hateful society just so if I get older, because aging is not guaranteed for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just so if I get older, then I can have somebody take care of me. Like, how selfish is that? I always ask people, when you decide to have kids, what was your reason? And a lot of times that reason be, oh, I wanted to see a little mini me, or me and my boyfriend was really in love, or I need somebody to take care of me, I want somebody to pass on a legacy. But they're all self-driven. They're never, I want to give somebody the best life possible. It's always, my child helped raise me up, or now I got a reason to live. It's always on your benefit, but what can you bring to a child? What can you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like, your child shouldn't be watching around you struggling and, oh, mama finally got together, mama and daddy finally got together. Like, that's some bullshit. Now, I'm not saying nobody's gonna be perfect parents. Absolutely not. Because in order to be a perfect parent, you can be a perfect person, and there's no perfect people. But what I am saying is, there's levels to this shit. It's almost like, okay, I know I'm not gonna be the perfect car driver, but I can practice. You know what I'm saying? I can learn about cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do my due diligence. So once I finally get a car, that I'll be less likely to wreck it. And see, a lot of people just be practicing having sex, but practice on putting somebody else before themselves, no. A lot of times people will take their last $50, do something for themselves, and then be crying, oh, my child needs this, my child needs that, and stuff, but you good. You don't know how many times I work in education. You know how many times I've seen people come in there, decked out, hair done, laid out with all the designers and stuff, and their children nose running. Clothes too big or too small on them. Ain't got no proper coat. And they coming in looking for financial help. And the first thing I be thinking in my head is, so you put yourself first, and then now you want us to pay for your mistake, your child, right? You want us to pay for your choices. You want for us to pay for the fact that you couldn't keep your legs closed. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me. That would get me. It's no longer just your responsibility when you have society paying extra taxes for more programs to help you raise your responsibility. Society ain't out here coming up with extra programs for me to help me with my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying, here, Raven, you're single, you're 35, you ain't got no kids. Here's some free funding for rent. Here's some free funding for your car note. Just because, even though I know you went out there and got that car on your own, and you didn't ask anybody for it, but just because you're a human being, let me just start, here's a program for that. But it's so funny that your responsibility, that you chose to have a whole human being, your responsibility is now my responsibility because you weren't being responsible at the time of conception of your child. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Next week, that's what frustrates me. But it's so many other reasons why I don't want to have kids, y'all. But Tuesday, 77, I ain't gonna get into all that because people be like, oh, you just hate kids. Like, no, it's deeper than that. I have a lot of kids that call me their mama. Anyway, it's deeper than, oh, you just don't like kids. Like, the way the economy is going, the way that, first of all, ain't no ring on his finger, because I'll be damned if my child has my baby daddy last name and I don't. You crazy? Y'all crazy as hell. Oh my God. Imagine how stupid you look. People need to grow up and get into the real world. No, for real. Like, imagine how crazy that is that you giving this man a baby and you still got your same last name? What? No, I don't care. And people be like, oh, marriage don't guarantee anything. I can tell you this. That's why you get married, because you can't guarantee somebody stays with you. So you have that support. You have that support once they leave. Y'all up here, marriage don't guarantee you to stay. Oh, so you just gonna just pop out a nigga baby. You want to give him life. You don't want to give him your trust. You don't want to give him your password to your cell phone. But you're going to give him a whole baby. But wait, there's more. Because marriage does not make you stay. What the fuck? Again, stupid. Just out here just making up excuses. I'd rather somebody be like, you know what, you right. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. I let my emotions allow me to have this man's baby, or my emotions to get this girl pregnant. I wasn't really thinking straight. I'd rather somebody be straight up honest, because it don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense that you would rather, you'll tell yourself, okay, marriage is not going to make this man stay with me, so I want to have his baby anyway. It still doesn't mean he's going to stay. This is the same man that was going to leave you if he was married with you, right? But the protection of marriage, the legality of marriage, marriage is a contract between you, the government, and God, okay? So you would just bypass the contract. It's almost like buying a car and not signing a contract. And then when things go wrong, you go back to the car dealership and they be like, well, where's your contract? Oh, you ain't got what? The shit on you, bro. Motherfuckers have the girl phone number, but the girl don't got his. No, it's crazy. Like, that's what it seems to me. It's almost like going to buy a car, not signing a contract, and then when the car does not function the way that the car dealership said it was going to do, you take back to the car dealership, and they're like, we don't know who you are. And you know what? That's what's happening with y'all. Y'all saying, oh, well, having a contract, a marital contract, does not mean that the man's not going to walk away. Does not mean that the car's not going to break down, which is true. But who are you going to go to when it happens? And let me up this a little bit. Most men are not quick to get married like women. They're taught something totally different. Most men, from the day they start realizing their penis get hard, the society tells them, go fuck as many females you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all out. They all want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go sleep around. Society tells women, find you a man that will marry you. So we're told two different things. Men is like this. They trying to run from marriage, and we trying to, you know what I'm saying? So a man is not quick to marry like a woman is. But when he does, though, typically when a man is, I'm going to take that back. When a man who is out of the bloom of youth, the Bible talks about marrying outside the bloom of youth. That means when a man is no longer thinking with his little head and he's thinking with his big head, okay? Because men be sex crazy and until they get to a certain age. Doesn't mean they don't ever want to have sex or they don't still like sex. It just means that they're looking for something of substance along with the sex. When they're in their 20s or sometimes in their 30s, all they nut. I just want to nut, get a nut off. Like, I may like you, you may like me. I may think that I'm gonna be with you, but once a man matures, having sex with anybody, anytime is no longer appealing to him. But he's already done that, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my homeboy. He's like, my dick can't even get hard for a female to get that be nagging. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like a few years back, that wasn't him. But since he's mature, he realized he needs something of substance. Okay, so when we talk about marriage, a man is not going to marry until he's outside the bloom of youth and ready to actually settle down with a woman that is of substance to him, that's a support to him, right? So I would argue for the ones who say marriage does not keep a man, I would argue if you marry a man outside the bloom of youth, when he's past that, when he's had the hoes, when he had that, and he really is for you, then he is less likely to fuck that up. When you get these marriages, people get married 23, 24, 25 and stuff. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but all I'm saying is they don't really understand who they are at their age. You know, so I can tell you right now, I'm not the same 25-year-old at 35. Woo! No. Absolutely not. Nothing was wrong with 25-year-old Raven, but she was 25-year-old Raven. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely different mindset. Total selfish. Didn't give a damn. Like you would not want to know that one. That Raven was toxic. That's what y'all young people be saying now. Toxic. That Raven. Was toxic. Okay. So what I say that is because ignoring the fact that marriage can help you in the long run before having a baby is insane. It's insane. Even if the marriage does fail, you have some type of protection. But when you have someone's baby without it, then all you got to rely on, if possible, is child support. And child support does not support the child. That is not child support is not raising your child. There's a difference between financial support and raising a child. If you are not in that child's life, if you're not in the household, you are not raising them. There's no such thing as co-parenting. There's no such thing. If I have a child for 5 days a week and on the weekends you go get them, then you babysit them. There's no such thing. If we are in the house together, we are co-parenting. We are co-parents. We're married and we're co-parenting. There's no such thing as co-parenting when you don't live with the person anymore. When they've moved on, when they got a new wife or a new husband. Now you just take turns babysitting. Because their household rules gonna be different, and your household rules gonna be different. The kids gonna get wise enough one day to be able to pit y'all against each other. So that is no such thing as co-parenting. I wish I would free my people from the shackles of social media idioms and realize that you are doing yourself and your child a disservice when you talk about co-parenting. Because children need to see their father being masculine and pouring into a feminine woman. And children need to see a feminine woman supporting a masculine man. And it better be his parents. You know what I'm saying? Because what you do is you set this precedence like, oh, baby mama, baby daddy, and then later on I can find the right one. Why is it that you gotta pop out somebody's baby and then later on it's like, I want to find the right person now? Why couldn't you just wait to find the right person in the first place? It's not dire, desperate need. I swear the world is still going on. It is not, you do not have to be in a rush. Let's see. I'm really about to fight my man because my best friend was like, he was flirting, but I already knew something was about to happen because they were fighting in the grass when I was there. Let me not say my name. Girl, do not, I can't see you. Look, don't fight on nobody. Let me say, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. I've been there, done that. Because if you fight this one and you win and you don't know about your business with your man, right? It's gonna happen again. Different girl, but it's gonna happen again. Never fight over a man. If he was yours, you wouldn't be having to fight to begin with. Like if anybody you should be fighting, you can fight. You can beat his ass because he has a commitment with you. The girl don't. You know what I'm saying? Never fight over it. These niggas do not no, absolutely not. I mean, you gonna do what you do. I know you're grown and so, but I'm telling you from experience, you're gonna be fighting forever. Okay. You're going to be in your 40s and 50s still talking about he coming home and not still, talk about how niggas ain't shit and stuff because you've been fighting for someone who clearly is not her, him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I will get on him. But then at the same time, girl, I can find you somebody else. There's too many men out here. Be his ass. If you want to fight him, fight him. Fight him. But then sometimes don't keep pushing. It is too many men out here that is willing and able to do right by you. But girl, why would I be fighting? No, for real. There are some women that would fight the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what typically does happen. So they'll see the man talking to somebody else, and the girl, and then they want to attack the girl as if she had the relationship with you. Like she just being the hoe, and a hoe gonna be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's the man that you should be mad at. And I've been saying that for years. I've been literally saying that for years, but people do what they want to do. But yeah, girls, too many men out here that has been there, done that, that would not put you in a position to fight. Like if you love them, more power to you. But it gets to a point where you have to love yourself more, and like you'll never find what is you deserve if you continue to hold on to somebody like that. Like they be doing what they be doing. Like because if the roles were reversed, he'd drop you like a bad habit. 0% APR for 48 months plus 50% off. I can't see it yet. I don't know what to say because YouTube don't tell me. YouTube would not tell me what is happening. But I felt you felt bad. Well, I can't. It won't let me see what your other message said. But yeah, like there's too many people out here. How long have y'all been together? That's another question. How long have y'all actually been together? See all the ways Hancock and you can work together to make health possible. At Hancock.org. Oh my god, my TV gonna be talking me to death. My dog is over here knocked out. Barbecue beef is smoky and sweet, creamy and crispy. Barbecue at Bob Evans. Join us for dinner. Down on the Ooh, that ain't right. Approximation local stations forecast are reviewed every day for accuracy. Y'all, I'm about 10 months. Girl. Auntie Ray Ray don't tell you the truth. 10 months is 10 months, but 10 months can be too long with the wrong nigga. I'm telling you, life is too short. Like, bro, hell. I wish I would. I would. But I haven't seen him in like 5 months. 5 months? Tapes collecting dust in your garage could be worth a fortune. Vintage collectors are paying a premium for certain classic movies. The New York Post says that there has been a rise in demand for vintage VHS tapes on eBay. The tapes must be either new or in pristine condition. Here are some of the titles going for big money on eBay right now. A A-graded 10 copy of Back to the Future is currently listed at more than $14,000. Oh no. He out here playing games. Why you haven't seen him in 5 months? Like, what, is he locked up or something? Or like he, and like, is he like deportation? So I was saving. Because I was saving him. You was saving him. Girl, what happened? Like, now I got to know. What is tea? Like, what is happening right now? Because, like, is he deported? Or, no. Just so I don't break nothing on him. Yeah. Girl, what? I got to know what's happening. I gotta know what's happening. Like, what? Where is he? Where is he? Like, are y'all in the same? Are y'all like no? Are y'all like in a long distance relationship? He black, but are y'all in a long distance relationship? Like, is he military? Like, what's going on? I need to know why you haven't seen this man in 5 months out of a 10-month relationship. I need to know. I cannot get off here without knowing. Like, what? What? Here I am tripping. I ain't heard from my dude in 2 days. At his mom or dad house. But why? Why is he not seeing you in 5 months? I don't understand. I'm confusion. Cause what if you're not in a relationship with me, but I ain't seen you in 5 months, and you just chilling at your mama's house? You're in a relationship with your right hand, or lotion, or Jergens, Vaseline. We're not together. What? We just a couple of people. Look, I need to know why. This is what? I need to know T. Like, girl. And here I be ready to break up with dude. I ain't heard from him in a week. I be bye. Like, if you can go a week without hearing from me, go another 2 weeks. I just that's my toxic. My toxic trait is that I have mastered the art of detachment. Nobody means nothing to me. Nobody needs nobody. Yeah, that's me. I have like I be in my feelings for like a day, and then it's just like okay, fuck them. I find another dude. I'm just I just don't care. Oh my god, I cannot believe 5 months. Oh my. I don't know. That is so wild to me. Cause why? I just want to know why. Auntie not judging. Auntie not judging. I just want to know why. There's gotta be a real deal reason. Like I got to know because unless you crippled, locked up in another country. So my cousin and I are really close. So we both have like okay. Okay. But still I need to know why you ain't seen your man in 5 months. I got to know. I gotta know. Like and she broke up with hers. Oh, okay. This is what I want to say. If a person is not making you better than when they found you, then break up with them. Golden lollipop. Hola, golden. We just talking about being healed, and I'm talking to my girl right here. She said she's been in a 10-month relationship but has not seen her man in 5 months, and I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this because Auntie got to know. I gotta know because I'm the type of person if I ain't heard from you and seen you in about a week, I'm ready to break up with you. Cause like, how can you not want to see all this? Like, fuck you mean? Like, I'm not a pair of shoes. You can't just pick me up and drop me off whenever the hell you want to. Okay? Like, wait, no, for real. I don't know, girl. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause how sway? Like, how does that happen? Like 5 months, and they've been in a 10-month relationship. So this is how I feel. So I guess he stopped talking to me, and also if I seen you might try to punch him because he kept playing around. Girl, yeah, like you not in a relationship no more. You are not in a relationship with him no more. If I had a 10-month relationship, but I ain't seen my man in 5 months, girl, y'all not a couple. Let that shit go. With me in the same girl. Oh no, girl, let him go. You can do bad all by yourself. Like seriously, cause like what? Like it don't make sense. Like for real, let him go. Like, there's too many men and too many niggas. A plethora of them. Some of them just as probably scandalous. And then there's some that are gonna do right by you. Like, I really gotta say that. Yeah, no. I still want to fight though. Not because he play with your emotions. And, like, people don't realize that you can get fucked up if you play with somebody's emotion out here. Like, Snapped is real. These shows, people be snapping off. Like, yeah, like, people be going off. Like, and to the point where killing, death, sentencing, prison happens. You really need to dump it. No, for real. Tank is back. Okay, you back. No, for real, dump him. Kick him to the curb. Ain't no damn way. Like I said, if I ain't heard or seen my man in 2 weeks, I'll be ready to break up. Because like, how can you not want to see me in 2 weeks? Like, what are you doing that's so busy? I know we're super grown. We're in our 30s. I don't care. It don't take you nothing just to pick up the phone. If you can go 2 weeks without talking to me and seeing me, go another 2 years. Go another 2 years. Like, I don't care. I don't, like, what the fuck? Like, There's no way. It's with technology and stuff the way it is today. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, dump him, girl. Dump him. Where are you? Where do you live? Where do you live? If you're in the chat right now, just drop your location and your age. For those who are new, I am 35 and I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, but I'm from Memphis. I'm from Memphis, M Town. What it do? But yeah, so 35 Indianapolis. Drop your age, drop your location, and let's tell homegirl to leave that nigga alone. Like, yeah, no. And you said he back at his mama or his daddy house. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I know the company is bad, but you out here doing bad and you doing wrong at the same time. You doing double. No, I don't mess with that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. this this is crazy. I cannot. And then when you get into a new relationship, girl, like just let the man just love you, take care of you. Because sometimes it's it. 14. Oh, and I'm in Tennessee. Oh, okay. This message been held review. What is it? What is it that you're saying that YouTube will not let me see? YouTube, I'm real grown. Okay, YouTube. Hello? Hello? Like, I can take it. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm about to go to the gas station and get me some cake. I don't know. I should not be doing that. I should not be doing that. I can go to the gas station because I'm not fully dressed at all. And like, okay, probably I'm cursing. Oh, okay. Cause like what? But this YouTube again. YouTube, you know how old I am. So what's the problem? What's T? What's the issue? I don't know. Or fighting over. Oh. That's crazy. But please do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the gas station at all because like I feel like the gas station near your house know you. 28. I do way more violence. For real? Oh my God. So you're a psycho. Oh my God. At least you know what's the truth. Like, self-awareness is top tier. Top tier. We were talking about being healed. Yeah. We were talking about being healed. So goat. When you do finally leave this man, I need you to come healed. Because when God bless you with somebody else, you 21. Oh yeah, baby, 21. And you do something for the girl. Forget these dudes. When you're 21, the 20s don't even matter. The 20s, you should be getting your money up. You shouldn't even be. I won't take nobody serious in their 20s. Nobody. No. You don't really get to know who you are until you're in your 30s. Honestly. Because 20s is a struggle period because you're not a kid no more, but you still ain't got no experience at all. Like, so it's just like, nah, girl, don't take no, like, you can date around, but when I say date around, don't just date one person. I ain't saying sleep with everybody either, but date around and find somebody that's for you, for real. Because, I'll be, well, his brother is fully mature to age 20. No, for real. No, for real, y'all crazy. But you don't, it doesn't. So, like, with that being said, like, I'm not saying you need to stop dating, but stop taking dating so seriously. Because if you're 21, your man is probably still mentally 17, 18 years old. Because men mature faster than women do. So, hell no. I wish somebody would have told me that when I was been heartbroken. I thought my whole little life was going to be over with. And it's not like you don't really start to live till you in your 30s. I mean, you living all the time. But once you get to like, bro, no, I'm 20 years old. Yeah, I never had. I remember you telling me that. Like, you just gotta like, bro. It's more to life. Like, I'm telling you from experience. Date all the niggas. Text them all back. Hey, just have a copy and paste message. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I'm about to hunt down soon. People keep joining their lives. So goodbye. Have a good night, Golden. Thanks for stopping by. And please subscribe to me. If y'all don't subscribe to me, what's T? What's T? I'm up here with my bare face giving y'all raw conversation. I need you to rawly hit that subscribe. Hit the subscribe button for me. Do that for me. But I will see you later, boom. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Bye, sweetheart. But yeah, no, date them all and may the best man win. I ain't saying you gotta sleep with everybody. Oh, thank you, Bookie. Thank you. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, my dog is over here like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Come here, mama. You want to get in my YouTube channel? She said, fuck you. Yeah, it's fun time. She's funny. I got that, but look at the time on people. Women are pressured with fertility. Yeah, and I'm. You can't pressure me with something I don't want. I don't even want kids. So, and I feel like the best time to have kids is like in your mid-30s, honestly. And my friend got a too. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't. For me, that doesn't bother me. Like, oh, you getting older. This is the last time you see you. You on shorts. Okay, okay. Bye bye, people. Bye, girl. Bye, golden lollipop. But yeah, no, I never want children, so you can't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, but in your 20s when you have more energy and keep up with. That's not true. That is not true. The reason why your energy dies down is because you stop doing stuff. Because I have more energy in my 30s than I did in my 20s. Like, I'm in better shape than I was in my 20s, and I got more energy. People tend to slow down. People tend to stop taking care of themselves. So then, by the time you get in your 30s or your 40s, your energy dies down with it because you're not taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's not necessarily true. But for most people, that will be true because you stop. You're in your 20s. You're trying to figure out life, and you're not paying attention to yourself. And then my cousin would join. Okay. Oh, what's that? Girl, you gotta let that man go. You gotta let him go. Because what? You ain't trying to get locked up for this nigga. Cause niggas, you know they out here, they bitch made. They gonna be calling the police. That bear's so fat he uses Charmin bears as toilet paper. That's stupid. But no, girl, let him go. I'm just saying. Lotus is one of the oldest bears in the competition. You hear that, everyone? No matter how much life knocks you down, just remember, you're never too old to be fat. This show cracks me up. Y'all. I know, I just want to fight. Girl, okay. You gonna have to update me the next time I come on here live. Cause I'm about to go out. I'm about to do my makeup. I'm about to do my makeup and head out to the bar club, whatever. We probably but I will check on you guys again, and thanks for stopping into my live. I gotta go. I gotta beat this face. See you guys later. Bye.